outside and I'm going for a walk. It's important that you take your children outside as much as you can. This part of the video is called Explore Nature, and today we're looking for sticks. The activity is called stick bundles. You will need a bag for collecting your sticks and some wet wipes for keeping your hands clean. So come on, let's go and look for some sticks. So the best place to look for some sticks is under a tree, and I found lots here. So these ones are perfect. Just take them together, just collect as many as you can. We need about 12. Okay, so I've probably got enough now, so I'm going to head back home, but feel free to enjoy the lovely park and enjoy your walk. And when we get back home, start the video and we'll go on to the next step of the Explore Nature video. Thank you then, bye. Hello, this is the second part of our Explore Nature activity where we're making stick bundles. Now I hope you enjoyed your walk. We collected lots of sticks and we brought them back home. But we'll also need two more things. We'll need a pair of scissors and some string or a ribbon or an old shoelace. But we don't need those for now, so we'll put them away because your child can help you now make the bundles. Now, what you need to do is to break the sticks about that long, so about 2 hands, maybe smaller. And we're going to break them all roughly the same size. Okay. Anything that's sticking out, you can break off. If they're a bit long, just snap it off. And you can do this with your child. Okay, some of the ones might be a bit too thick, so we'll just leave those, don't worry. Okay, now, when you've got about 10 or 12 together, lie them down, get your string, and you're going to tie the string around the bundle. Okay. Use your scissors and the other end as well. Maybe go around twice, make it tight. Okay, there we are. That's your finished stick bundle. Now I made 2, okay? If you've got enough sticks to make 2, then 2 is perfect. Okay, just let your child play in whatever way they want with the sticks. So when you've got your sticks, here are some activities that you could help your child with. Okay, you could roll it over their hands, maybe down their arm. Also straight up. They'll enjoy the texture because there are little lumps and bumps all over the twigs. Okay, maybe they can try and balance it. Maybe they can try and walk with it. If you've got 2, then maybe you could try rub them together by 2 hands. Like this, you could lift them over your head. Any way that your child wants to play with these is fine. The idea is just to use them, to be tactile with them, and to develop hand-eye coordination and motor control. So have fun, and I'll join you next time for another Explore Nature activity. Thank you. We've finished. Hello. This is our plan ahead activity. This means that you will need some time before to prepare. Today's activity is called Spaghetti Tray, and this is a lovely, wonderful sensory activity for your child. The first thing you need to do is to cook some spaghetti. And this is what I made earlier. So you need a bowl of spaghetti and you need to put it into a baking tray. Okay, that's the first part finished. Now, for the second part, I recommend that you cover your table. I also recommend that you and your child wear an apron. Now let's have a look what I've put on my tray. First, I have a scoop or a ladle. I also have a pair of scissors if you think your child can work with a pair of scissors. I also have 2 different coloured paints, a red one and a green one, and 2 brushes. Finally, I have a foam paintbrush. If you have one of these, they can always be fun. And also the wipes. You will probably need some wipes just in case. Okay, so we're ready to start. Let your child play with the spaghetti. See if they will touch the spaghetti. Maybe they can make it go really high and fall. Maybe they can make a tower. Maybe they can just squish it around with their hands. Let your child spend as much time as they'd like with the spaghetti. If your child prefers to use a scoop, use something like this. Again, lift it high, drop it. Lift it high, drop it. Maybe mix it up with both hands, one way and then the other way. Okay. Let your child play in whatever way they'd like to. Another idea is to paint the spaghetti. Now, let me just maybe we'll separate it into 2 parts. Okay, now get your paintbrush and your paint and encourage your child to put paint on the spaghetti. They can twist it round. Okay, anything they like to do, just give them the opportunity. You could also do this with the red one. Again, mix it round. Some children might like to mix the colours and then that can develop all kinds of art play. For other children, they might not be keen on adding things and using their hands. That's entirely up to them. If your child is familiar with scissors, then you could also start chopping the spaghetti. But again, this is something that you will know if your child can manage. Spend as long as you need on this activity. There are lots of different ways that your child will play with the spaghetti. Some things that I haven't even thought of probably. Just encourage them to get their hands in, use the equipment, and they will have a lot of fun and hopefully spend some time on this activity. One tip I have got is that if the spaghetti starts to dry out, you need to just add a little bit of water and then that will loosen it up again. Finally, I need to remind you not to eat the spaghetti. The spaghetti should not be eaten. After the activity, you also need to wash your hands or use some wet wipes. Thank you. That's finished the activity.